Alright, it's still daylight, and I have a small light that I keep on. It's a little 7-watt that I keep on for now, just in case the boys are going to run through the garage at night, or if the wife is going to happen to walk into the garage at night. I wanted her to have a little light until she was able to get to a switch. So that light is on quite a bit. I will drop that down a little bit more voltage, or amperage, wattage, once I get everything fixed and everything off the floor. However, it's still light out, as you can see, but I'm going to see what we can do here now that I have that light off and that light off and the other lights off, and I have those two lights hooked up. Let's see how we go. Well, that lights up this shop really nice. That lights it up just hunky-dory. Yeah, that gives me a lot of light, guys. Yeah. So now the table saw is going to go over here, right about where I'm standing, and then off the table saw I'm going to build a 6-foot bench the same size, so if I have to do any ripping of, like long sheets of plywood or something like that, I'll have the room to do it with. And at the same token, have the bench so that I don't have to worry about putting rollers or a ladder or something on the other side to help support it as it goes through the saw. So that's where we're at. So. And so far, the wife had told me that I spent $4,700 on this little project. Now, I'm kind of done. I mean, I have all the materials, let's put it that way. I'm not done by far. But I have all the inner OSB board, I have the inner pegboard, and I have some inner plywood that I'm going to be using. So, I mean, I have probably 99.9% of all the materials that I need. So I really don't foresee me going over $5,000. I think that would probably cap it out. Now, I really didn't expect to go that high. I was actually planning on somewhere around $3,000. But I added a little extra support here and there. On the floor, I put a couple sonotubes in on the outside supports. Not only did I run 16 on center all the way across underneath here with all pressure treated, but I also ran another support beam under those coming all the way across, which is doubled. So that's doubled up all the way across. So that gives me a little bit more support. I have more that I got to run across in here to help support this roof a little bit more. So I got another one that's going to go from there all the way across to here, and that's going to be another double beam, and that one's going to have plywood in it. I'll rip some plywood like this and sandwich the plywood between the two. That will act very well. It will work well. It will work good, let's put it that way. Act very well. What the fuck am I, sorry, what the heck am I talking about? What am I doing with my language here, fellas? So, and I got all kinds of chimney and tar and chimney caulk and tube caulk, liquid nails, Loctite, silicones. So I have, everything. Oh, I don't have the breaker box. I got to get the breaker box. All right, and the more I think of that, I'm actually thinking of possibly, if I can figure out a way of, I want to get a 50 amp up there in that front breaker, in that front box, to operate back here. I really don't need an 8 or a 12 banger up front. 6 would even be sufficient. But it would be a lot easier just to run the 6 up there into a 50 and run back here into a 50 and have maybe a 6 or an 8 banger back here, box. It's just that I don't know what I actually have hooked up there. I know I got the, well, you know what though? I got the breaker that's in there that's operating the 30 amp for the TIG, the MIG. And if I'm going to put the MIG back here, there's really no need for me to have it up there too. I mean, it's nice to have it, but still, do I really need it? I mean, because I have plenty of cords that will let me stretch it out 50 feet if I needed to without losing any amperage or voltage. So, I mean, do I really need two 30 amp circuits, you know, in the garage? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going in. It's almost 4 o'clock, and I got to get some chicken going. The wife's working now, so I'm back to work. So now I got to get back to cooking. So let me get there, get in the garage, do what get in the house and do what I got to do. Oh, I don't have to take the camera with me. All right, guys, catch you later.